and seaweed. Hi, Paddy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. As Jenny said, my name is Paddy. I'm the CEO of Seaweed Generation, and we are working on automated robots to harness the power of seaweed. So to avert climate disaster, the IPCC projects that we need to reduce emissions by 30 billion tonnes a year and remove 10 billion tonnes of carbon dioxide out of our atmosphere by 2050, which is a market projected to be worth in the region of $1 trillion every year. There are very few pathways to billion scale carbon dioxide reduction and removal, but seaweed is one of them. The challenge is that seaweed is very expensive to cultivate. At the moment, it's labour intensive, it's focused on really busy coastal areas, and the infrastructure is enormously expensive. So market development is really early for industrial scale large use cases. Our vision is to use robots to unlock the potential of seaweed and bring the economic viability of billion-tonne scale seaweed cultivation into the realms of reality, which would include uses like biostimulants, sustainable animal feeds, bioplastics, and carbon dioxide removal. Our starting point is carbon dioxide removal using an invasive and pestilent floating seaweed called sargassum, which poisons coasts along the Caribbean region and West Africa and South and Central America every year. There's about 100 million tonnes of it growing every year, which represents about 10 million tonnes of potential carbon dioxide removal. And using sargassum, we hope to develop this market and solve a huge problem in the process. Our first robot, the Algaray, captures and then sinks sargassum, recording that data for proof, measurement, and verification. At the full size, the Algaray will be able to sink around 8,000 tonnes of carbon dioxide a year, earning about $1.6 million per unit. And we project that this market could be worth up to $2 billion a year with sargassum alone. To scale further, we're developing cultivation solutions which are projected to reduce the OPEX of seaweed cultivation by 12x. Just with the first suite of robots that we're already developing. Since April of 2022, we've invented and built the Algaray. We've invented and built and deployed our cultivation system. We secured an agreement for our CO2 removals pilot. We've recruited an amazing science advisory board. We've raised a pre-seed of $1 million and also $500,000 in grant funding. We are a group of experts in marine engineering, tech, and seaweed with lots of years of experience under our belts. We'll reach commercial scale with our carbon dioxide removal in 2024, and we're raising our next round later on in 2023. If anyone would be interested in being part of that allocation, I'd love to chat to you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Paddy. I love the idea of saving the world with seaweed. And what I'm thinking you say sarcasm, not sargassum. Fantastic. We have a question here. Just to remind people that have joined a little bit later, if you press the triangle, square and round button on the bottom right, you can get to questions and put it to newest first. We have a question here from Lily. Who are your customers?
Our customers are our customers are the people, companies who need to get to net zero. Excuse me, I'm having a phone call. So we project that almost every company in the world is going to need to start tracking their carbon emissions and proving their carbon footprint. And so those will be our customers.
Fantastic. And you've got $1 million in funding already, yes, looking to raise at the moment. Fantastic. If anyone wants to get in touch with Paddy, you've got the details there, and we'll be sending the details out later. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Paddy.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Right, next up is Jonathan, who is based in London, and he will be presenting Chimney.